What is up, YouTube? Sports Vlogs 98 here. I'm back with another season outlook. Let me just pull up all the tabs I'm going to need really quickly. But this next team that we're doing is the Boston Celtics, who currently sit at third in the Eastern Conference with a record of 15-12. I'm a Celtics fan. I've seen them play this year, and they're underperforming, definitely. I don't think they're overrated, I just think they're underperforming. Coached by Brad Stevens, who I think is a good coach for this job, and don't see Brad Stevens getting fired. In terms of salary for the Boston Celtics, you have a superstar right now in Isaiah Thomas, only making $6 million a year. Marcus Smart's making $3.5 million. Terry Rozier is making $1 million. Demarcus Jackson's making $1 million. Avery Bradley's making $8 million. James Young is making $1 million. Crowder's making $6 million, which is reasonable. Jaylen Brown's making $4 million, which is reasonable. And Gerald Green's making $1 million. Al Horford recently signed $26 million, which under the new salary cap, or like under the new way that salary cap works for the NBA, $26 million for your best player, is reasonable. It's expected. Jonas Jerebko makes $5 million. He's a little overpaid, but that's fine. Jordan Mickey makes $1 million. Amir Johnson makes $12 million, which is way too much for Amir Johnson, but his contract was also under the new NBA. The way contracts are signed. Kelly Olynyk's making $3 million. I'm not a big Kelly Olynyk fan. I'm not really high on him. I think he should get traded. And down below in the trade that I do in fact ship Kelly Olynyk out of town. And Tyler Zeller is making $8 million. Who was overpaid on the Celtics? Definitely Tyler Zeller, but Tyler Zeller isn't a bad player, and after the trade that I pull off, you're gonna need Tyler Zeller around, so definitely get rid of him. He's not a bad player. He does his job for Boston. I'm a Tyler Zeller fan. Jonas Jerebko is a little bit overpaid, but that's not a huge deal. There we go. Who else? Bradley's going to need a new contract soon. It's probably going to be worth more than $8 million now, definitely. Thomas, same for him. So that's where it's going to come into play. Thomas, Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, when all those guys' contracts are up, guys that you got when they weren't so good, develop them into something better. You're going to have to pay a lot more for them. So the trade that I did for the Boston Celtics was that they would acquire Demarcus Cousins from Sacramento, which is a trade that definitely should happen. This isn't unrealistic at all. I don't know what the Celtics are waiting for. They need to go out here and make this trade. They need a superstar. They've been stockpiling assets for way too long now. So they're going to get Demarcus Cousins from Sacramento. They're going to give Sacramento Amir Johnson, Terry Rozier, Kelly Olynyk, and two of the Brooklyn picks probably, because they don't need the Brooklyn picks if they've just been stockpiling assets, so they don't really need a top tier number. Like right now, I think they have the number 3 pick in this mock draft because they swap picks with the Nets. Yes, Boston right here at number 3 according to NBA Draft.net, same website I was doing yesterday. They project them to take Markelle Fultz at point guard, which I don't agree with. If they do keep that number 3 pick, who would I like to see them draft? Josh Jackson, Malik Monk, Jason Tatum, Harry Giles. All those guys are fine. They don't need another point guard though, so. But this one has Lonzo Ball projected number 1 pick to Dallas. Yeah, this This draft class is unbelievable. I mean, there are so many people in here that are going to turn into awesome professional players. Nigel, yeah, I'm just looking at this draft class, sorry, but the Demarcus Cousins trade is definitely something that needs to happen. Not just because I'm a Celtics fan, but they need a superstar. Right now, they have just an average team that'll compete at the top of the Eastern Conference, but will never be able to get through Cleveland. So I think that is somebody that they need to acquire. I think I was watching a Mike Korzemba video. If you don't follow him, definitely go follow him. I mean, subscribe to him, I'm sorry. But he puts out great basketball videos. I was watching a video yesterday, and he makes a great point that right now this team's just built for like a second round elimination, and Demarcus Cousins isn't a bad guy, but he his on-court issues in Sacramento probably are solely based upon his frustration for the organization and the way things are handled over there. So I wouldn't entirely pin all of the issues on Demarcus Cousins. And using the NBA trade simulator, acquiring Demarcus Cousins would give the Celtics 9 more wins. Yes, it takes 13 wins away from Sacramento, but Sacramento needs a good, true rebuild. And you're getting young assets from the Celtics. Terry Rozier is going to be a good player. Johnson is good. Kelly Olynyk's good. So I'm just not a big Kelly Olynyk fan. But other than that, I don't think that trade is a bad one. I think that the Celtics definitely need Demarcus Cousins. You run Horford at the 4. That starting lineup now becomes deadly with Isaiah Thomas reuniting with Demarcus Cousins. So you have Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, Al Horford, Demarcus Cousins. That's a basketball team that could give Cleveland, not going to say they're going to beat Cleveland, but can give Cleveland a run for their money. And that's what they need right now, because the Celtics are built to win now, and with all the assets they have, they aren't going to win anything if they don't go and get a superstar. So, that's my outlook on the Boston Celtics. Make sure you like and subscribe and check out the other videos that are going to be in this playlist. I got a second video coming out today, Brooklyn Nets season outlook. So, yeah, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.